Welcome back everyone to the BD1P random character streak. Today is going to be a random tainted character run for win number 186 here, hopefully. Today's question of the day, put your answer in the comments down below if you feel like it, is going to be, what is your favorite monkey? Chimpanzee, gorilla, baboon? Sure, you know what, this guy again for like the 8th time, we'll play as a Dark Judas run. Seed is going to be 1A938EBH. Out of all the monkeys and gorillas that exist in this world, 100%, I gotta go with gorilla. I know it's not the most unique monkey. I know he's not the most impressive monkey. However, gorilla is the classic choice that I think deserves a lot of respect. Number one, he's a big guy. He could fuck you up if he wanted to. Gorillas could probably kill half of the human race before getting like gunned down. These guys are fast, they're quick, they're real impressive specimen. But I've been thinking a lot recently, especially, of the logistics behind like a human monkey war. If it was every human versus like every single type of monkey, from gorillas to chimpanzees to finger monkeys, and who would win that conflict? And I think the obvious answer, that wouldn't be too bad. I think the obvious answer, is humans, because gorillas are really only powerful up close or in like close quarters combat, right? Outside of being like able to tear your fucking arms off your body, they aren't the smartest creature. They've been known to have violent outbursts before. They've been known to have a lot of infighting going on within their gorilla tribes, I guess you could say. They really are not like the most intelligent creature, and while they are smart, fast, and strong, there are more important feats when fighting a war. One of those being the weapons that you're using. For example, humans have access to guns and bombs and crazy, weapons of mass destruction that I don't think a gorilla could ever stop from happening. Like, so I think on an individual level, the normal person obviously cannot beat a monkey in combat, but on a species-wide level, and if you're going into war against these things, there's really zero chance that a monkey can win. And I'm not trying to be monkey phobic here, but like, honest to God, there really is. We can maybe. We could monstrous tooth ourselves and break the. Well, no, it's not a bomb anymore. It doesn't count for an explosion. What can we do here to get some extra cash money? Because I really want to get Birthright early on here. I don't even know what it does with this character. I think it just makes your dark arts like stronger or something lame like that, but it still would be nice to have. That could be a reverse hermit or a hanged man card down there. I think you got to try. It definitely isn't bad. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's actually quite good for us, but it really isn't what I wanted to see. I bought these soul heart to make sure we didn't. I bought the soul heart there to make sure on accident we didn't pop the card and instantly kill ourselves. The soul heart gives us an extra heart of protection in that kind of scenario. And goodbye. Oh, it does break stuff. What? Oh well, we're far past that point now. Let's go on down. I feel okay about this. I feel really good about this. Now here's the other thing too, is that how would this war take place, and what's the inciting incidents? You gotta take into account a lot of things here. Personally, if I was to envision what a war between the monkey population and the human population would look like, let me put you guys on a hypothetical here. It's Saturday morning. You're sitting on your couch watching your morning cartoons. You got a bowl of Apple Jacks sitting in your lap. You're munching on them. You're just hanging out, watching like Johnny Bravo or some shit, right? And all of a sudden, your phone vibrates and the channel changes to the news channel. And you're like, whoa, like, that's weird. And the news channel goes like, attention. The monkeys have captured the U.S. Embassy. And you're like, oh, fuck. It's time. BD1P told me this long ago. He was right all along. BD1P knew the monkeys were coming. And you look outside on your street, and you see, like, gorillas and monkeys. I should have gone for tooth and nail there. Just all these different monkey types just marching down your street at an alarming rate, tearing arms off of people, destroying houses and property. And your first thought's going to be, I'm fucked, right? Like, individually, we can't fight off these monkeys. So I think if this war were to happen, I think that the monkeys would have... We wouldn't see it coming, right? There's no way we're anticipating a monkey attack on a normal day. It's just not going to happen. They will have the element of surprise on the first, I would say, 24 hours of the battle. There's no way we beat them within a day because we're not going to know they're coming. Aside from that, can you Hornets, like, everyone gather around? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Because they're going to have the strong element of surprise going on. I should have waited on that one, huh? Oh, well. Peeper is actually pretty good to have in this fight because the enemy is huge and pretty stagnant. Okay, go in once more. And because they have this surprise element to them, they're going to have the upper hand for the first, like, day of the battle, I would say. Now, that's not to say that we, as humans, are going to lose the war. Because I think after about a day of being, you know, bombarded by all these random monkey attacks, you know what? Because we have that, I'm going to go in here. All right. It wasn't that good. Nail, I think, is definitely worth it here. Dark Bum, you could make a case for as well. But Nail's pretty all right, I would say. And why don't we see if we can actually afford Dark Bum by going to our shop and hoping this door stays open. But within these brutal monkey attacks, we're going to realize, okay, we're going to realize why they're here, first of all. We're going to know what the inciting incident was, and then we're going to be able to retaliate. There's no way we can mobilize a militia against these monkeys, you know. Ooh, that's not too bad either, but we already kind of made our bed. By this, that is not going to give us any hearts, and we can't even afford that anymore. Maybe the secret room has something for us in a very vague way. There could be soul hearts in there. I'm not sure. I'll give it a try, though. I'm guessing you have to be right here. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Balls of steel. Retro vision. All right. Nothing good for us hanging around on this floor. The nail is more concurrent, like HP production, so I'm happy to have that over Dark Bum, I think. And also is damage up and stompy, which could be good for tinted rocks and stuff like that. So let's head on down here. I feel pretty good about this. But there's no way we're going to be able to mobilize a militia that fast to take down the monkeys. The monkeys, I think no matter what the situation is, if it's a surprise attack, the monkeys will cause a whole hell of a lot of casualties on the first day of this conflict here. There's no arguing that. It's just going to be a fact. But I think this is where it gets a little bit different here. On day 2, that's not bad either. On day 2 of the conflict, once we've already kind of reconvened, we've talked to our world leaders and stuff, we get our militias mobilized, and we're going to be good. It all depends on where the monkeys target first, though. If the monkeys go straight for our weapon supply and our grocery stores and stuff like that, it's going to be pretty hard to recuperate. I think also the just genuine terror of seeing a fucking gorilla running down your street and also, you know, destroying and killing people, it's going to cause nationwide panic. The normal person is going to kind of go insane thinking, oh shit, we're all going to die to fucking gorillas. And they're just going to go start, you know, pulling some purge type shit, robbing stores, just stuff like that. It's kind of hard to deny that we're going to have some kind of mental breakdowns over this. I think it's pretty straightforward to say that, and it's pretty believable as well. Thank you there. This is why the nail is actually so good. It gives us access to so many things. Good. You didn't die to that? Holy shit, you're strong, man. You're strong. But once we get our militia mobilized, and once everything is said and done, and we have guns, and we have weapons, and you know, tasers and shit like that, I mean, we're gonna be fine. That's... Stop giving me so many active items when I already have, like, one that I'm happy with. Oh, that was way too early. All right. Never punished, huh? Let's just go fight our boss. I don't think that Crooked Penny is the right play to have here. Honestly, I'd rather not. I think the nail is going to be the safer option here, especially with this bitch doing so much goddamn damage to me right now. We're down a half a heart in this fight. Good. Phase 2 has started. Okay, back it up. That was beautiful. Okay. Another deal. You know what? I'll bite. I'll bite. And I am, no matter what the situation is, I am not turning that down, as this character, Horror Babylon, is an amazing item. Spirit Heart. There was one in here. I'm safe, baby. I thought so. I thought so. I'm still not going to grab Crooked Penny. Well, I really like the item, though. Okay, where's my fire? If we get the money for it without bombing our machine, I'll do it. I will 100% do it. Not looking super likely. And that gives us a free devil deal in the future as well. All right, so we have that. We can get one more golden chest. I just don't think that monkeys stand a chance against guns. As strong as those motherfuckers are, I don't see it being super likely that they can just survive an ambush of assault rifles and shit. I mean, they may be really tough creatures, but they have their limits. In close quarters combat, we're fucked. I think the only conceivable way a monkey could win a war against us is if that fucking monkey, like, knew the places to target to why did I've got Holy Mantle active, dog. Why did I do this? I thought I was the normal character there for a minute, but I guess that's good. Okay. Good. And we win. Okay. Free damage up, free shot speed up, good. And not enough money still to buy it. Let's go fight our boss twice, because we have just an amazing run going on right now. As you always will with having, you know, this character, but it's still important to look around, because maybe I can buy Crooked Penny, and maybe I'll take it. I think our HP is in a good enough place where I'm fine giving up the nail this early on, and it would have been better to have Dark Bum now, I agree, but hindsight is always going to be 2020. Lovely. Then look at this run. We have Horror Babylon. We're stuck at, like, what, 7 damage? Back up. That's huge. This third floor, that's huge damage to have. I feel super safe. I do. Even without having the nail. Plus, we have Guppy's... Okay, Guppy's Guppy's tail is going to be a bit of a nuisance for us with our current key situation here, but the nail doesn't really help that at all anyways, so again, not a huge deal. Dark Arts. Dude, you gotta... This item is so fucking fun. I love this item so much. I'm really kind of... Uh-oh. I really do want to play as Tainted Cain here pretty soon, but we've just not gotten the right randomization options for Tainted Cain. I miss that character. He's very fun. Let's just use it in the boss. Get some extra damage off there, sure. Okay, back it up. Good dodging. Huge dodging, actually. That was beautiful for killing all those flies there. And there you go, cowering again. No surprise there, Min Min. Oh, you tried again. You tried again. All right, big tears up, big shot speed up. Run is so far just overly incredible. We can go into our shop. There's not going to be anything in there for us. There's no way to get a key here. Oh, there is one last way to get a key. If we don't die in here. Well, we can always Dark Arts out either way. Drop a key. Nah. Did not happen. All right. Well, you live and you learn and you move on. So far, I can't complain. We can still bomb the machine and get Crooked Penny, but I don't think I really want to do that. We've been kind of abusing our machine a little bit too much. And I think if I recall, you should be right here, huh? Yeah. Well, we technically could now buy it without bombing the machine. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, dude. Unless you give me money. Wow. 1 cent? No. Okay, so there is no way we can afford it now. We could go back into our room from the other mirror dimension and try something in there, but, dude, I'm just going to move on, count my blessings while I'm ahead, and go to the mines floor here. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. But, yeah, there's this TLDR. There's no way a monkey wins a war against us. If they have the element of surprise, they're going to cause mass casualty. The other kind of question I had, this is going to sound a little bit weird, but does the Geneva Convention of War Crimes, does that count for wars against, like, other species? Like, have we thought about that before? Like, if aliens invade Earth, are are we still kind of not allowed to, like, use mustard gas and stuff? Or is it fair game at that point? Because just like with animals, there's no guarantee we can communicate with the aliens, tell them, hey, you know, we have, like, some really light rules here, believe it or not. Please don't put gas everywhere and kill us. So it's a weird question, I admit. Why did I pop it there? Weird. But does the war crimes kind of manifesto, does that apply to wars with other types of life? I know it applies human v human. That's the whole point of the thing existing. But it's a weird thing to consider there, right? Because, like, how can you definitively say that another species isn't gonna, disobey our made-up rules? Because at the end of the day, that's what they are. They're made-up rules. Let's go to our item room first. Nah, go to the shop first. Well, hey, not too bad. Wow, you're really spoiling me today, aren't you? I'll buy this, too, for the boss fight. Why don't we just try and go for a lot of keys here? Okay, well, it's a strike one. What's going on in here? I do not want kidney stone. Get that out of here. Homing bombs, it is just extra bombs for us, so sure. Good. Because you can't govern a different species. That's just fucking, that'd be super off kilter. You can't tell a gorilla, hey, you can't use that mustard gas. We said no. Because it's, at the end of the day, it's a species v species war. These things are only in place because we, as humans, have decided, wow, nice, that they should be. And most of us honor those. There have been cases of people, dishonoring the war crimes list, but because the punishments are so severe, I mean, most people that I would, see going into war would probably honor that same agreement there. But because we can't, properly converse with animals, you can't tell an animal, you can say no, but you can't say, like, no, don't use that mustard gas. They don't understand the complexity of that, I feel like. At least, like Earth animals, they aren't gonna know what you're talking about because they can't understand us. Now, if alien life came here, and alien life, started pouring, like, ammonia and bleach on us, I mean, who are we to stop them? Because they aren't governed by our Earth laws. They're governed by whatever, laws the planet they're from put in place. It's not up to us. So at that point, like, is that no holds barred? We can just go do whatever the fuck we want to aliens? Can we, like, just commit heinous acts because, there's nothing stopping us? If that's the case, then why are the laws there in the first place, though? It's such a weird question to ask, and it's dumb to put it in this light, but if gorillas and monkeys waged a war on us, are we allowed to use illegal forms of warfare, like chemical warfare? Is that allowed? Because if so, it might be one of the only ways to stop it. Because I also want to say, like, if monkeys all one day just snapped on us and we're just going haywire, which I think about very often, mind you, as a monkey phobe. I think about that very, very often. Are we gonna let them exist after that? Like, are we gonna let them live? Because I don't want us to think I'm a genocidal freak, but I'll be completely 100% fucking honest with you guys. Like, if an animal, this room fucking blows major cock, by the way. If an animal decided to wage an all-out coordinated attack against all of us, and at the very end of that attack, we win the war, they're still a threat to us, right? Like, we can now not control their next actions. So what do we do in that situation? Well, we can go for knife piece 2. Another mother run? Another mother? How do you guys feel about mother runs again? I mean, with Dark Arts, Mother becomes an insanely easy boss, but I don't know. We just fought her last time. A knife piece 2 is kind of a chore to get. And I'm a very lazy person, so I don't know. I do not know. Die. Please? Thank you. No poison, just magic mush. Or pills. Friends till the end. And, okay, that's fine. That's okay. I'm very okay with that. I don't get it, right? I just don't get where the line is drawn for that kind of stuff. And I don't want to say I want to make all chimps, extinct, but I think that everybody in the world, if this hypothetical happened, would rather see the monkeys and the chimps be extinct than to potentially kill the entire human race in the future, you know? At least on a personal level, I would probably end up feeling a whole lot safer if the dudes trying to ruin our very existence of life weren't around anymore. Because as we've shown from our hypothetical already, if we weren't able to control the monkeys, to not, you know, try to kill us, who's to say they won't find a way to escape again and do it again? I don't think any prison could, like, realistically hold a monkey forever. Because, I don't know, they're hard to catch. I think gorillas especially. You put a gorilla in a cage, good luck getting it out of there to eat and do other things. It's gonna just fucking go, excuse my pun here, but go ape shit consistently in that cage. And I don't know how strong a gorilla is, but putting it in prison is a bad idea for a lot of reasons. The first reason, we've never seen a gorilla at full strength. We as humans, we've learned to work out and to exercise, and we've learned to train our bodies, like bodybuilding, to the max. We have never, ever seen a gorilla train its body to the max. If that hit me, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. I hate Singe. This boss is complete trash. Why does he... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it can reach all the way to me at that certain point and that's it? Honestly, Singe is the worst designed boss in this game. Worse than Delirium. I couldn't do shit that entire battle, I feel like. But whatever, maybe I'm just a bad player, who cares? I don't think putting a chimp in prison is a good idea. Because you put it in there, you give it a barbell to occupy itself with, and that gorilla starts lifting weights, you have just opened yourself up to just maybe some of the worst things you'll ever witness on this earth. If gorillas learn the secret to bodybuilding, and they are able to become even stronger than they already are, I think we might lose the war. Honestly, there is a high chance if a gorilla figures out the secret to bodybuilding that we'll just lose the fucking war. The stronger they become, the worse it becomes for us. Because training your body also helps your brain grow bigger too and become smarter. And if they start to realize, oh, if we target the police stations and stuff like that, well, they can't fight back. They'll lose all access to all their weapons and stuff like that. And we'll have a monopoly over the humans. If they realize that, because we don't have a nice defense system in place for guerrilla attacks. And we don't necessarily need one, I don't think. But if push came to shove in one of these scenarios here, I'm just saying the gorillas are going to be in a really good place for a while. That's all that I'm saying. I'm not fighting against or for gorilla supremacy. I'm just saying that when the time comes, I warned you. Remember that BD1P saw this whole thing coming. He predicted everything. We can just leave this floor. We've done enough here. We have a lot of money, but not anything good enough for me to want to buy. That was worth it, actually. And I'll buy the battery. Crawl space right here. No, okay, that's fine. We have so much money, we're not going to find a way to spend it all, so we'll just start buying batteries to keep our HP at a good level. And, yeah. We can do this. We can... 2.5 hearts? Ah, dude, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I have been down here at less. I have been down here at less. Goodbye. And there's hopefully HP back. Friends till the end. All right. But I'm just saying, like, I really do not trust gorillas. I think that they have the potential to become super smart. Like, I think that the only reason they aren't smart is because we dominate the ecosystem already. If we weren't here, and I know we evolved from, like, a monkey, but, like, if we weren't here right now, and we weren't, like, you know, polluting the world and shit and making it harder for other species to survive, they would have probably surpassed their Stone Age already. How do you... Oh, you got to do one of these here, huh? Ooh! Oh, brother. Oh, brother. And I know what? Monkeys entered their Stone Age in, like, 2017, I think it was. They finally figured out how to use stone for tools. Fucking idiots, am I right? Oh, you're not dead. Cool. that also further proves my point that monkeys, they don't have the skill set to take us down. I mean, they just a couple years ago first entered their Stone Age. I mean, you're falling behind, guys. Like, keep up. This ain't no space race. This is real life. Evolutionary monsters. I don't know. I don't think that monkeys have it in them to totally beat us out. I think it'd be impossible for them. And I think that you can argue that point. You can say, well, monkeys, you know, we'd have to kill the monkeys to win the war. There's no other way around it. We'd have to kill the monkeys to win the war because there are so many of them that if we left those monkeys alive, I'm just saying, man, it's not going to be a pretty situation. Because I feel like monkeys are just unabashedly, consistently, always going to be like extremely violent and easy to anger creatures, which, don't get me wrong, humans are as well. We'll come back here when we have the nails charged up. But we at least have the mental capacity to work through our anger. Gorillas work through their anger by just hitting things and dragging things around and getting in fights. You don't want to go to war with a species that is known for their inability to work through their own anger. I feel like that's just a bad play. Or we can just use golden bombs in there now too and get maybe some black hearts in here. Okay, sure. I don't know. They're too untamed. I think that, as I was saying a while ago, I would say like maybe even a month ago on this streak, I was talking about how why animals are so scary to me because like you can't reason with them. We'll go left, sure. Hey, really not that good. Because they just don't have the capacity to understand what we're trying to say on a more precise level. You really can't reason with an animal. Because we just have a higher thought process than them. We have, you know, a self-conscious and stuff like that. We have a higher way of thinking. And I think if an animal, you know, got to the point where it wanted to go to war with us, because we can't reason with them, it just becomes a whole hell of a lot scarier. And just out of fear alone, so many people, humans, I should say, are going to just lose their minds because we, as individual citizens, we can't fight back. The monkeys, if we didn't have a militia or a dedicated, you know, way to fight them, monkeys would win. We can't. It takes like maybe like, I don't even know if a group of humans can kill a gorilla. Because those things are fucking machines, man. Like, they're so goddamn strong. They're actually quite fast for their size as well. And they're just overall, like, brutal. I don't even know if the average 10 human beings could do it. I don't think we could. Honestly, I don't. That is, like, perfect. That gives us better Guppy's tail chests. Huge. All right. You can't kill him like that? I wish you could. That'd be so fucking cool. Walk around. Perfect. Kill, 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 kill. All right, buddy. Here we go. Are we going here? Or are you just going to stand there? Nice. Good pauses there. And jump down. Okay. That was kind of... Come on, man. Well... No dodging that one, huh? I am off my game with this boss fight today. Goodbye. Rough. I will walk in case there's black cards. Oh, we can take a free deal. Oh, it's Mom's Knife. Oh, or the Mom transformation as well. Okay, well, thank you, your soul, for the free Mom's Knife. Much obliged, my friend. Much obliged. And gotta watch your HP. Getting a little low here. But I think we're going to be fine. Oh, look at that. Yo, it's Worm Friend. The greatest item ever made. Hello? Either way, monkeys will win against humans in close quarters and non-weapon combative combat. But because this is real life and we are going to be able to use weapons, whether it be, you know, chemical warfare or otherwise, monkeys don't stand a goddamn chance. Oh, that was like the almost dumbest play in the Isaac history books. Break some more rocks. There could be a crawl space hanging out that has, like, fucking brimstone in it or some shit. I don't even know. It's always worth checking your corners, huh? Always worth. Doesn't do anything with Mom's Knife, but I appreciate the gesture. Okay, those two are down. okay, a little close there, a little bit close. What is like the strongest a gorilla can become? I'm thinking now, like, if they decided to bodybuild and to actually train themselves up, I mean, like, would we be able to stop a gorilla's like entire maximum peak? How many humans would it take to take it down? No weapons were, needed, or no weapons allowed. It's like, I'm thinking in my head, like, I have like a vision, like I'm at like a strip mall or like a mall or something like that, right? And it's like 10 guys running towards a gorilla. In my mind, there is a 0% chance any of those 10 guys beat that gorilla. I'm just saying, like, you'd have to target the weak spots, like the eyes, right? That'll be the first play. But he's gonna just swing you off. His arms are ginormous. There's no way. It would take more than like 20, I would say, average adult people. It would take over 20 of us. 100%. No less than 20. Maybe even more than 20. These things they're fucking... I'm sorry, but these things are powerful. Like, I can't even... Like, in my mind right now, I'm trying to think, like, if I could ever take down a gorilla with, like, maximum strength. I can't picture myself hitting a gorilla and them even feeling it. They're just that fucking strong. It's absurd. There should be, like, a cap on how strong an animal can become in the fucking Earth's kingdom. Like, there are just some motherfuckers out there who are just way too dangerous to be alive. And as someone who likes being alive, believe it or not, I find it kind of absurd that, like, there are animals that have the strength of a fucking killer whale that just walk around on land. And I know that, like, we as humans, we're also, I mean, we're pretty fucking strong, man. Like, I'll say it. Us as humans, dude, I'm going to go for here instead. The soul heart's good, but we can get another charge here, hopefully, out of our shop. Plus, more rocks equals higher chance for a crawl space. But it doesn't seem super likely. Okay, go find your shop now. We could have used those batteries better, but I'm too busy bantering about monkeys. Like, that, we as humans can become super strong. I think that we are doing ourselves a disservice by not, trying to physically push ourselves a lot, because honestly, man, like, there is no reason why a human wouldn't want to become physically stronger. Because, like, this is what's always bothered me about, like, going to the gym and stuff, right? Is that everyone's like, oh, if superpowers were real, I would train every day to make my powers really strong. You can train every day to make your powers strong. It's called going to the fucking gym, dude. Like, you can't say, I wish this random, power from a comic book was real and I would train it up. I mean, you could just train your body to be physically strong and learn how to fight and do taekwondo and shit. And you could be a pretty fucking tough individual. Oh, that is strong. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, that is disgustingly strong. Holy shit. Where are you? There you are, buddy. Thank you. So I don't even think if powers were real, we would be collectively as a species, please, super strong. Now, that being said, I'm not saying everyone has to work out. I'm just saying you can't, like, say shit like, I wish powers were real when you aren't doing anything to make yourself a peak performer at your current state. I'm not someone who works out a ton. Like, 4 days a week, maybe I'll do some light lifting and I'll go for a run, like, 5 or 6 days out of the week. And it's a light run. That's nothing strong. It's like a mile to 2 miles, and it's just, that's it. I put on some music, I go for a run. That's all that I do. I'm not some, fucking specimen of a human. I'm just a guy, right? But I heard, a lot back in, like, high school and shit, like, oh, if superpowers existed, I would drop out of school and just train, make my powers super strong and help people. And then the same people won't even, go for a walk when they want to, like, lose weight or some shit. It's like, why? And I know everyone's different. Everyone's got different, like, ways they conduct themselves. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying it's a very backwards thought process when someone will talk about wanting to become some, like, superhero, but not even think about training themselves in the real world. While you studied the books, I fucking studied the sword, bitches. No, I'm not trying to, like, shame anybody. If you don't want to work out, that's your choice. I don't like it. I do it sometimes. I don't like it because I feel better afterwards. But generally speaking, I don't know why I waited so long. And there's a crawl space. Generally speaking, I think that if you want to better yourself, a good place to start is just working out. It's really not that hard, and even just going for a walk too. Like, my Discord knows and my stream knows. There's a picture of me from when I was 14, and I was running track, and I'm wearing my track suit tank top and my running shorts. They're all it's a very skimpy costume, and my arms are the size that you could literally snap my arms. They look so fucking skinny in that picture. Because what was my point with this? I had a point I wanted to make. I already forgot it entirely. There was a point where I wanted to get more fit, and I was like, I really want to put some meat on these bones. I'm a very skinny dude. And I was always told, I was always the family gathering kid who was always told, yeah, put some meat on your bones, kid. Eat all this fucking pound of steak right here. Put some meat on your bones. I was always the butt of that joke. But when I started, trying to get more fit and work out, I went into it, super fucking hard. We're trying to work out every day before my, 10-hour shift at an Italian restaurant. And I was killing myself. There were times where I was whiting out in my room because I didn't have enough calories to sustain myself staying awake. And so there definitely is warrant to easing yourself into it. But if you have always wanted to work out and try working out, don't jump into it super hard. You'll just only hurt yourself more. Just start small. Run half a mile. Walk a mile. That's it. Don't even take my advice. Do what feels right to you. Again, I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying that I think it's important to better yourself. I don't think there's, anything wrong with saying, hey, working out is good, because it is good. It's been proven to have a lot of mental benefits as well. Just kill her. I don't even care anymore, dude. We barely missed the hush timer again. And I'll take 2 parts Guppy. I'll do it. Because we could get Guppy on this run. Guppy's head still exists in chests next floor, stuff like that. We could definitely do it. And I'm still not that fit. I wouldn't say I'm unfit, but with my diet, oh, brother. I am not impressing anybody with that. I mean, it is constant dairy products. I eat maybe 4 cups of cheese a week, which is honestly probably even more. An absurd amount of cheese to eat, I feel like. How much cheese a week is normal? Because I swear to God to you, we will get 2 bags of 2-cup cheese at the store every week and then bake with it. And usually we have leftover cheese, from last week or the week before, and I'll eat cheese with other stuff as well. Or we'll eat out and we'll get, a cheese-based thing. It could just be the Wisconsin in me talking, but that's too much cheese, right? Individually, I guess I'm eating 3 cups of cheese a week. That's a lot of cheese, right? I'm not making that's too much, because I don't know the bags of cheese they're pretty full and they're pretty big. I can't even hit you, dog. It definitely feels like too much cheese. It definitely feels like I'm eating way too much. So my plan for trying to eat better was just hey, I'm gonna consume less processed cheese. If I want to get cheese and I want to eat a lot of it, I'll shred the fucking cheese myself. I'll turn the butter myself, shit like that. And then after about a week of trying not to eat cheese, I said, fuck this. This is way too hard. Everything I eat has cheese in it, dude. Everything I eat has cheese in it. It's not even funny at this point. I need help. Sure, we'll do this. We'll do this. I didn't mean to pop that early. Oops, my bad. Get him to a phase 2 place. When he goes up, do this. Beautiful handling there. Honestly, lovely. Do some bombing. Do some light bombing here. There could be good stuff hiding around every single corner. And good stuff is not what I would call that. That's too much cheese, right? 3 cups. I eat pizza. I eat pasta. I eat tacos. My day, my weekly intake is oh, we have Guppy's eye, right? My weekly intake is for dinner we'll have pizza. We'll do pasta. We'll do mac and cheese. We'll do like subs that also have cheese on them. I'll have a taco, you know, bake once a week, or taco cooking thing once a week. And then outside of that, we make homemade pizza, or we'll order out a pizza, anything like that. I mean, I don't think I've had a meal. Well, no, because that's not true, because I do make, like, baked potatoes and stuff every once in a while for Desi. And those don't have cheese. I don't make cheesy baked potatoes. So I guess, you know, I popped the wrong thing. I wanted to pop my pocket, not my my active. Because my potato fries and my baked potatoes, they don't have, I am not gonna fuck with these yet. I'm gonna wait for a D6. I know it's gonna happen. I feel it in my bones right now. Because my potato fries, my chips, and my baked potatoes, they don't have cheese in them, I guess. That's one thing. I would say out of the 7 days a week, there is one day where I'm not eating a cheese-based thing for dinner. Now, for breakfast, I'm usually having, like, cereal or, like, toast. So I'm not having cheese for breakfast. Never any cheesy eggs, nothing like that. Just straight up regular ass shit. This could be our 9 lives for us, I believe. Okay? Why aren't you using your dark arts more? Come on, buddy. Make sure you kill the last little envy bit here. I didn't mean to... Okay. That's Guppy. Beautiful. We finally achieved it, boys. Now, all we're hoping for now is a D6 on this run, so we can roll those items in that secret room into secret room pool items and look for a game break. That is just bird's eye, not a big deal. I keep popping my dark arts on complete accident here. I apologize to anyone that I'm offending. I don't mean to. That's pretty nice for now, I guess. Oh, okay, there's a bomb right there. Watch out, pal. Oh, we're flying now. It's no big deal. We can fly. Will I do delirium? 100%. Ow. How did that... Oh, I had a half soul heart. 100% yes, I will fight delirium. Because we have the nail. We're getting some HP back every once in a while. Look at that DPS, dude. It's crazy. Waiting for some more drops here if the game feels so inclined. D6, D100? No. Hair throw rune could do the same thing we want to do with this anyways. That's going to be some nice damage for us. 0.41, are you kidding me? How do we only have... Oh, no, that was our tier rate, my bad. We have 8 damage. That's pretty good. I was like, how do we only have 4 damage right now? What? We have 8 damage, believe it or not. A lot better than 4. Oh, hell of a lot better. Nice. Wrong fucking dice, dude. Wrong goddamn dice. I need, like, literally... Because there's, like, what? I can get... There's 5 dice I can get that would help me out here. There's Eternal D6, D6, D100, and D Infinity. So 4 dice that I could use to roll that in there, potentially. It's still a low % chance, I'll give you that, but... Virus. We already got the virus, you fool. You can't get 2. Just that and there, okay. Speed up. I'm going to take the D20 for a second here. And we're going to roll some stuff in this super secret room for maybe some kind of game break. I don't know. What is this? Useless. But both of these are. And looks like nothing important in there. Okay. I'm going to go for a full clear. You never know what could be hiding behind the corners here. And the nail is always going to be the most useful item for us if we go to delirium, because we do need to have the HP a bit higher to tackle old Deli himself. Old Deli meat himself. But again, oh, can we get double 9? You can't get double 9 lives, right? It's not possible? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, that's not, you know, omitting it, but it looks like it's very not that likely. And if we don't get a D6 here, we can always go back and just grab those 2 items. Yeah. These are both pretty good. These are both pretty good. I like these. Hopefully, if we get delirium, we can actually use them for a super high tier 8 mom's knife. And we can now just... I'll bite. I'll do it. I don't give a shit. I'll do it. There's some more damage for us as well. All right. Cool. Red poop. My favorite. Let's go crush Blue Baby and then see if Delirium is on the table for us. Surprisingly, we don't have Conjoin despite having 1, 2, 3, 4 familiars. I guess it's not out of the question. They're not all babies. And goodbye. No Delirium. End it off here. If you enjoyed the run and my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine. In the meantime, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out. Watch out for gorillas, and goodbye.